What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to tell you guys how I took this fat ass L and what I learned from it and what I did wrong. And yeah, that's about it. There's not going to be, this video isn't going to be too crazy. It's just going to be very simple. And yeah, so without further ado, here's how I took this loss on NQ. So, price, I took it off of equilibrium and fair value gap. Price, what happened? Fair value gap pushed out of it, and I could have entered completely off of right here, but I didn't because I wanted to target this hourly high, and I'll get into that as to why. But I wanted to target this hourly high of the fair value gap, and that was my TP. And then I also didn't enter right here, bad risk to reward. So instead, I waited. And what do we have? We had this break of structure to the downtrend right here. So I didn't enter off of this rejection. So instead, it shot down, broke the fair value gap, but I was still willing to enter. And went like this, bam, bam, break a structure right here, and entered right there. It was right here because I just did 1-to-1, and then immediately after getting filled, stopped out. So what would I change? We're going to get into what I would have changed and how I could have just completely not taken this trade. Obviously, this fair value gap got completely invalidated, but that is not the reason why I didn't want to take the trade. I still wanted to take the trade because I knew price was going to go here, and look what happens. Price goes right towards here, and I mean, there might have been a trade in here. It was too late in the day for me, but I'm going to show you guys kind of my thought process. So right here, market opens right here. So right here we have NQ and the S&P. S&P, here's where I went wrong. Had a doji hourly candle. I took that doji as a low. Instead, I should have taken that as nothing, and price should have had to have went to this hourly low because it was a legitimate low. So I took it off of this, and I said, oh, they're matching. Bam, they both hit an hourly low. So bam, they both hit an hourly low, in my opinion. That's what I saw. Right here, respection. What do I need? 5-minute retracement. I get that. What do? I enter off of this, but I didn't enter right here because it didn't break structure. I get it broke structure on the fair value gap, but I was still willing to take it because I saw the respection of it. So I was still willing to take the trade. So I took it right off of here, and I got stopped out. My trade was invalidated, obviously, and it wasn't because it was a bad trade. It could have been a bad trade, but it wasn't a bad trade in this part of the trade. It was a bad trade in this part. S&P didn't hit any hourly lows, so that's where I went wrong. And as you can see, price decided to rip down and hit those hourly lows because these weren't legitimate hourly lows. So get rid of this. I wouldn't have had anything. I would have had S&P having to get down to here. And then if I go back, NASDAQ went down to this hourly fair value gap right here. And price just went lower because the S&P had this hourly low. It wasn't a low because there was a doji. And then NASDAQ already hit a low, and then they were matching. And I mean, a lot of people probably got stopped out today because they took this S&P low, just like I did, as a low instead of a doji, and this is considered the real low. So, with that in consideration, look what happened. Price going up, down. Decided to completely go down to actually hit the hourly low for the retracement, and NASDAQ was just following suit. Like, that's where I really struggled in today, and my entry was good, everything was good, but my market analysis and my bias and everything was wrong. And if your daily bias is wrong, you're going to take a losing trade more than not, more likely than not, because it's just more common to do so when your daily bias is completely wrong. And sure, you'll have some good days where your bias is wrong and you take a good trade, but yeah, that's where I went wrong today. And then you would have had S&P was weird. I actually took 2 trades today. So I have a 50K funded account, and I'm trying to pass it for my Discord right now. So I took this trade on my live and my funded account, and I'm just trying to pass it to show you guys that I'm profitable, and I post about it every time I take a trade in my Discord. So if you guys want to know what I'm doing with that, join my Discord. It's completely free. But anyways, on my live, on my funded account, I get rebilled tomorrow. So I told my Discord I'm going to take another trade. Or I don't know if I told my Discord that, but in my head I was like, I'm going to take another trade because I can just rebill it if I have to. So what I ended up doing, I wasn't even looking to get a retracement or anything. I was literally using pure emotions. So what did I do? I went like this, went like that, and here was my second trade. Bam. And that was it. Like, I didn't do anything else. I only took those 2 trades. I usually never take 2 trades. I only took this one on my funded, and I only did because I'm getting billed tomorrow, and I was like, if I'm back to normal, I won't pay for another. I'll pay for another month, but if I'm not back to normal, I'm going to reset my account completely, and that's what you guys should be doing with the funded account. So if your rebuild date is tomorrow, December 18th, and your account balance is at negative 1,000, like you're down 1,000 for the account, you guys should take every single trade you can see and do it so then you can reset your account and you'll pay the same exact amount compared to just resetting your account or rebilling your account and then losing it, like, say, a couple days later, weeks later. It just wastes more money and you lose the opportunity to actually pass a funded account, and it just wastes you more money. Because if you fail it and you get a rebill, you spend an extra, say, $100. If you have 100K live on Top Step, you spend an extra $100 because you rebuild and then you lost it. So in reality, you spend $200 compared to if you blew it and then you buy another one, you're just spending $100. So I don't know if that made any sense, but yeah, those were my 2 trades. And yeah, on this trade, it was really stupid, and I purely did it I just wanted to enter, and it worked, and I was kind of surprised that it did. But even if it didn't work, I would be spending the same amount of money on my funded account than if I didn't do it and then I just got rebuilt. So that's what I do with my funded accounts when I was used to trying to pass them, because Most of the time I just use a live because I have enough capital to trade on a live account, but it's just preference in a way. But yeah, there was my mistake. It's gonna be a little simpler video. There was nothing too crazy. I shouldn't have taken this as an hourly low. And I did, and that cost me money, and it made me lose today. And nothing else was wrong besides me counting this as an hourly low, which it was on NASDAQ, but it wasn't on the S&P, which resulted in me losing. And then when it hit an actual hourly low, market did what I wanted it to do, and it worked. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my funded account. I posted about it in my Discord. So if you guys are interested in that, just link should be in the description or in my YouTube bio or my Instagram bio. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for watching.